Alright, y'all. Today we were reacting to killer husband realizes wife is still breathing. I only heard a little bit about this case, and it kind of seemed a little bit interesting to me. So, because I just want to know what happened. So, I didn't read up on it. I just wanted to react to it for y'all. So, we're finna get this video.
A woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of so-called toxic love. The police would find her on her
Yo, that toxic stuff is no joke. People are literally crazy, y'all. Like, bro, just toxicity. Like, it doesn't even matter if it's a friendship, if it's a relationship with family members. It don't matter, bro. Cut that toxic junk out. If y'all can't work it out and not become toxic again, then just leave it alone, bro. You don't need to talk to them. They just messing you up for real.
Neighborhood in Beaumont, Texas. 11 minutes earlier, her loving husband Chris dialed 911.
Beaumont 911. What is the address of your emergency? Olivia! Please, hurry. Customer take the gun. Tell me what's going on. I'm at home. My wife been shot in the head. Please. Somebody shot in the head. My wife, please. Tell me where is... She shot in the head. Okay, where in the head? Take it and it went off. Okay. I want you to try to control the bleeding.
As soon as the call disconnected, officers headed on their way to the Beaumont, Texas home of Chris and Olivia, located at 5575 Pine Burr Boulevard. At 8:55 a.m., they arrived. Officer Otis Butler was met by a familiar face, 40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones, who was visibly distressed. Officer Butler was close friends with Chris and his wife Olivia. His body cam was rolling while...
Yo, wait, so the Popo, like, they're well known. Like, he thought he was gonna get away with this. Like, he knows the police, like, personally, like, husband and wife. Just looking in on somebody else's... Okay, think about this. I'm single, right? I look at somebody who's married, right? I'm like, dang, I kind of want to be married one day. So you have respect for them, feel me? Just because they're married. So it's like, he thought he was going to get away from this.
Urged the officers to hurry into the house.
She in my bedroom. Where's the gun? In the bedroom, broken down on the dresser. Come this way. Okay. Please, come this way. This way. Okay. Please.
As alluded to earlier, the officers made their way to the bedroom and found Olivia lying on the floor.
Baby!
Sir. Okay. Step back.
What's up, Mr. Butler?
Yo, he's personal. He's personal with the officer. He said, "What's up, Mr. Butler?" Like, they have a level of respect for each other.
Get his.
Mom!
Olivia was found face down with a gunshot wound to the back of her head. Astonishingly, she was still breathing. When the officers rolled her over, they discovered that the bullet had pierced through her right eye. The room she was found in was covered in blood, with spatter all over the walls. The paramedics arrived, and while they tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had Chris walk him through the events leading up to the shooting.
What happened? We had a disagreement. And I say, baby, if you're not working with me, you're working against me. I say, we've been doing this. My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1.
I'm confused. I thought he was telling them what happened, and now there's all of these other factors in it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It sounded like a lie already. Just because of the straight fact that, like, he doesn't need all these extra details. That's how I can tell somebody lying for real.
I said, Olivia, we can't get it together. We can't be together. Okay. We got several. And I say, I just want a divorce. And her reaction was, she got the gun. I said, give me the gun. She like, I don't remember which hand. I'm like, give me that.
It's not funny. It's not funny. He said, I'm like, give me the gun. Give me the gun.
What is you doing? Stop trying to scare me. I took it. So when you grabbed it, went off? She yanked. I grabbed it and she yanked back. And the gun went off. Okay. The gun went off.
Chris's story immediately
doesn't make sense, y'all. Cause feel me, he's saying it like, if you're grabbing something from somebody, you're grabbing it like this. Feel me? Who's grabbing it like this, fam? She got shot in the back of the head, through the eye. Feel me? So he did this. He did this. Like, there's no if and but about it. If he's lying right now, bro. Because if you're arguing, fighting over the gun, boom, it went off. It would have hit her somewhere in her chest, somewhere in her face like this. The entry would have came this way. Bro, if it's coming like this, twin. Your alibi ain't alibi.
Set off red flags. How could such a large man be overpowered by his significantly smaller wife? Chris dropped to his knees in anguish, but there were no tears as he asked Officer Butler if he could go check on Olivia.
Mr. Butler, I got help. No. You don't need to go in there, okay? Is she alive? Yeah, she is. She is. We got him. Is she alive, Mr. Butler? Please don't tell me she's alive if she's not.
Yeah, when I saw her, she was.
She was talking?
She wasn't talking.
Is she breathing?
It looked like she was breathing, yeah.
Ooh, good.
Don't go in there,
please.
Sir, I need you to stay right here with me, okay? And calm down.
Calm down?
Upon learning that Olivia was still breathing, Chris's reactions...
Bro, he is scumbag, bro. He is scumbag, bro. It's making me mad, fam. Like, it's like dead, like making me mad, bro. Like,
strangely devoid of relief or happiness. Another red flag for Officer Butler. Back inside the home, Olivia's wounds proved to be fatal, and just after 9 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance...
Dang, I was rooting for her, bro. Like, I low-key wanted her to stay alive. Like, low-key. I wanted her to stay alive and, like, put Jit in the dirt, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just as a female, and he's a big man, too. So, just to, I don't know, just to put your trust in a man and, like, not be scared of him and things like that, that's a lot.
She was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance cameras installed on the exterior of the house, there were 2 more cameras mounted in the living room, monitoring the interior of the house as well. They also discovered the gun that Olivia was shot with, a 9mm pistol covered in blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place. If Olivia was holding the gun when it went off, how did it end up in a different room? The only logical answer was that Chris must have moved it. Following this discovery, the officers decided that the best course of action was to detain Chris until the understanding of what really happened. As Chris was getting handcuffed, his 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house. She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened. She was clearly devastated.
Oh. This hit a spot for me. Cause at a point in time I thought I was gonna lose my mama. Not to a situation like this health wise, but that just struck something in me. Like, it's cause I'm the oldest daughter and the only daughter. So
While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris was escorted to the back of a police cruiser. Lead Detective Mendy Freeman and Sergeant...
No cap. If I was Ariel, her daughter, I would have fought my way in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Barrero of the forensics unit arrived at the residence and were immediately caught up to speed.
According to him, she grabs a 9mm in that bedroom. And she did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her. And when he reached for it, and they struggle over it. Boom.
At that moment, Olivia's sister Angela arrived at the scene, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics.
I couldn't imagine this, y'all. I have a little brother. I couldn't imagine this, bro. Like,
all of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab. Chris was brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered in blood.
They're waiting for the lead detectives. They're going to be the ones that actually interview you, so.
When the detectives finally arrived at the station, they started Chris's interview by asking him what caused the argument. He said that he felt as if Olivia wasn't pulling her weight in the relationship.
I am very particular. If you're...
he just killed her and blamed it on her. He killed his wife and blamed it on her because she wasn't pulling her weight. This is disgusting. This is beyond disgusting. I'm disgusted by this man. It's hard.
That's true. I am very particular. You strive for the best for people. I work really hard, and I don't make excuses for myself, and I don't accept excuses for anybody else.
Yo. Never let him out of prison, bro. Put him in a chair. Put him in a chair, bro. He's...
Telling her that he wanted a divorce, she went to the bedroom and grabbed the gun.
What did you say?
Wait a minute. You serious? Really? This is not going to solve anything.
Okay.
You know, this is not. You do not want to do that. Put that.
This didn't even match the story that he just told, like, not even 5 minutes ago outside the house. Just confess. Just confess, bro. Don't even need to hear Jet's story. Just sit him to the chair. Sit him to the chair. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Freaking gun.
He a fool.
Before you make a mistake and hurt yourself. She was crying. She was crying.
Chris handed over his cell phone, which had access to the home security camera footage.
Say you want to access just that camera. You touch that. And that's just that camera. Okay. You follow what I'm saying?
So far, let's go back to devices.
Yes, sir. And everything is labeled.
Police examined this footage, hoping to corroborate Chris's story. At 8:41 a.m., Olivia can be seen going about her morning routine in the kitchen. Then, all of a sudden, the footage cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44 a.m., the video is...
What was the game plan? What was the game plan, fam? If y'all got cameras everywhere, bro.
back up, and Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone with 911. 11 minutes later, at 8:55 a.m., the responding officers can be seen entering the residence. That means that Olivia must have been shot during this 3-minute gap in the footage.
3 minutes?
In the interrogation...
That's how long it took you to look your wife in your eyes and kill her? 3 minutes, fool? He had been thinking about this for a long... He had to be thinking about this for a long time, bro. Like, this was something that this man was cooking up in his head, bro. Like, this shit wild. Bro, wild, bro.
Chris was asked why this footage was missing. He claimed that he had no idea.
We're still trying to pull up these videos here, okay?
Why would there be no recordings on that? I don't know. It should be. Everybody that went in that house should be on it. But like I said, the internet, you can go through days and it's going to pretty much...
The internet, right? The internet went out for the 3 minutes that it took for you to murder your wife. He obviously did it. Did it. I'm tired of him talking, bro.
We shouldn't have bought that. You just keep, like, you can pick whatever day you want and it's never going to be consistent. That's why I said it was a waste of money.
Well, I'm wanting desperately to find some video on here that corroborates what you're telling us, but almost all the videos start right after this event happened.
Chris had a bunch of excuses, from internet problems to not charging the camera properly. But at this point, the detectives were taking anything Chris said with a grain of salt. It seemed more likely that Chris, the only one with access to the footage, had tampered with it. Since they did not have the video, they had Chris reenact the moment that he tried to disarm Olivia.
Now go ahead and do my initial. She pulls it.
Give me the...
Okay. Then I'll go. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good.
No, you're good.
I
I'm
want the
sorry.
chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
I like the chair, man.
I'm reliving it.
How you are?
I'm reliving it.
So she should be shot in the back of her right head.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist?
Back here.
Did you feel me twist your?
Where's your
I twisted.
With each question asked, it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively trying to the puzzle pieces fit together rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than ever. They then moved on to other members of the family, starting with Olivia's sister, Angela.
Olivia Jones is your sister, right? We've been talking a lot lately. We talk every day. I drop her baby to her at the tax office. She's always been timid about everything, but she was the type that whatever went on in their home, she would keep it there.
Yeah, kind of a private
person.
Yeah,
she loved her.
It sounded to me like she was a good woman. He was just crazy. It was probably over another girl. Feel me? He wanted to go out cheap, wanted to be dirty, scandalous, or whatnot. She sounded like a good woman.
Thank you so much.
Most people have no idea
That she thought she had to live for them. She would never.
Angela went on to reveal the extent of Chris's control over Olivia.
She can't talk on the phone after a certain time. He controlled the finances.
He wanted them, y'all. He just I'm not even gonna lie, bro. On the phone after a certain time, baby, I'm grown.
Never wanted to be in the presence of her family.
Wow.
Family reunions, anything, he never came. But she would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling on the phone. His character is agitation. Like, his character is to be aggressive. Because all she wanted, my sister was a married type. All she wanted was to be loved.
yeah.
She loved love. Like, she loved her babies.
To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met back in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in 1999. It was just like a constant fight. Like, he strangled me, choked me out, drugged me through the house. My skin was missing off my back. One time he bit my hand. He had this bite marks in my hand. This was what it was. If the house not clean, he's told me that he would kill me if I was to ever leave him.
Yo, this man is a demon. This man literally got demons inside of him for real, bro.
Told me how he would do it. The reason I never said anything or went for help was because I was extremely in fear of my life. Because I knew and I felt in my heart that he would kill me.
And most damning of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during her interview. She explained what it was like living at the house with her mom and Chris.
One time they were arguing and I heard her say she couldn't breathe. I would see
this happened to somebody in my family, yo, all of them is on top of you, fam. You white on rice, dog. You ain't never breathing again, bro. Like, you think you safe, you really not. Just check behind your back, fam. Like, no. She heard her say she couldn't breathe. Yo, I'm busting in that room, dog. I don't care how big that man is. You coming down today, son. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bruises? No, I'll be damned if I ever see my mama bruised by a man. No.
bruises on her. It broke her down to the point where she believed what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be nothing without me. Stuff like that.
Right.
Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows that we were her world.
With each person interviewed, the allegations against Chris were stacking higher and higher. They doubled back with him, urging him to tell the truth.
Look at him. Look at his demeanor. Look at the... Yo.
What actually happened to the missing footage.
To be honest, I look guilty.
About deleting those videos, I'm guilty.
Not if you say right now, what you just said a little while ago, I freaked out, I panicked, I did some stuff I shouldn't have done. Is that one of them?
Yes.
How many did you delete?
I don't know. Honestly.
Okay.
I'm just afraid of being blamed for something I did do something that looks really bad on me.
While the confession was a much-needed win for the detectives, there was still no trace of those crucial 3 minutes of footage. However, the detectives did their due diligence. They spent the days combing through all available footage from the house to see for themselves what daily life was like for the Jones family. In these recordings, the true nature of Chris and Olivia's relationship was on full display.
Let's go.
Then you gonna be looking stupid. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor, wife. Look on the floor.
He using that woman and that wife word. That woman and that wife word, it's cool if it's in a if you're using it as terms of endearment. But if you say woman, look, no. Don't speak to me like that. Y'all, I'm so, like, I don't play about my respect. I don't like people talking to me crazy. I don't know. It flip a switch in me.
Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on that. How is that like that? You're not paying attention. What the man?
Okay, leave.
You wasn't worried about the son of a bitch a minute ago. That's your mother. No. Look at me like.
No.
Bitch, I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do something, not enough? Give it here. You got all the goddamn answers. You don't do a goddamn thing around this. Right.
He called her a B, like out her name, like she's somebody on the street. That's supposed to be your wife.
This your ass.
I know I was gonna be.
That's clean dish. That's clean.
I didn't want to. They fell on the floor.
Over a trash can.
You look at it. You don't pay attention what the f*** you doing. You all over the place, Olivia.
This would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia.
Get out my face. Get out my face. Yo. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. She had a lot of patience, bro.
Putting her worth into question, even humiliating her in front of her own daughter.
Her daughter.
Show ass, you didn't have a job. You collected unemployment. You just had.
We built a.
And most men in this world want a woman that got what? You wouldn't be doing this.
What's up?
I wouldn't have got upset. You would have bagged that. Life would be so much easier for me if you start thinking. You do dumb because you don't think.
This footage shed light on Chris's true colors, and detectives also looked into Chris's criminal records and discovered that he had a history of violent charges, including multiple assaults in 1996 and a domestic assault in
Y'all, look at his hairline, Phil. Look at his hairline. No wonder he got to bully girls. Look at his hairline, bro. He can't get none. Look. He got to bully him into. He got to sweet talk his way in first. You know that shit. Because he sure can't get it with the looks. He sure. Because listen. He just said, when I met you, you was collecting unemployment. You didn't have a job. So apparently he's supposed to come in big buckets of money, right? Y'all. Jit ain't nothing. He's nothing.
For a brief period of time. Even though they were still waiting for ongoing forensic analysis results, authorities believed that they had enough evidence to place charges against Chris.
News this morning, a Beaumont man is now facing murder charges in a Valentine's Day shooting of his wife. Police say this man, Christopher Ray Jones, who worked as a correctional counselor at the Beaumont Federal Prison, killed his wife, Olivia.
Chris was charged with first-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in April of 2019. But unexpectedly, within 24 hours after being charged, he was released on a $150,000.
He got released? He got released, chat. If I'm the daughter, I'm going to jail. That's all y'all need to know about that. He gets released for killing my mama. I'm going to jail.
And was put under house arrest with a GPS monitor.
Now, a man charged with murdering his wife is back at their home.
40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones was arrested and charged with shooting his wife in the face on Valentine's Day. His bond was set at $150,000. He paid and is now out.
Valentine's Day, which is a day that we are supposed to celebrate love, and the day that she was going to celebrate that with him,
she wants to celebrate that with that man, bro. She got babies by him. He had her messed up in the head. Yeah, I messed up in the head, yeah. And I'm gonna end the video there because obviously, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you give a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications.